Hey everybody, good morning, good morning. So, you've gotten a job, you're getting paid, you bought a house, got a roof over your head, you got some wheels, you bought a car. So now we got to work on our budget here. Did you spend too much? Well, we worked on that with the car and the mortgage. But now there's other things to life. Like what else must you live on? You have to eat, you got to buy food. And then I wrote other bills, which we're going to get into during this lesson. There's other things, what utilities like electric, natural gas, water. How about talking on the phone? How about the way that we're able to communicate right now? Internet. Many families still have cable, some families don't. We'll talk about that too. But cable and internet, that's a big cost. And then after you pay for everything, is there any money left over? And that's the savings. So let's see here. Family has a net income of $3,000 per month. If their mortgage payment is $1,200 and car payment $300, food expenses $600, other bills $435, which we'll get to. How much can they save each month? Well, if you add all of this up, okay, add up all these numbers, and then you subtract from $3,000. So basically, $3,000 minus all that right there, you're going to end up with $465 left over. So there's $465 left over for you to do different things. You know what? Let me write that in red. First off, let me erase it. Oops. Let me circle these numbers again. And let me write $465 with which you can spend or invest however you want. Now, $1,200 divided by 33,000 is 40%. So your mortgage goes towards 40% of your income. 10% here, 20% here. And now I'm not calculating that. I'm doing 1,200 divided by 3,000. And I'm getting 0.40, which equals 40%. That's what I'm doing. And so on and so forth. 20%, 14.5% goes towards the other bills. And then you're left with about 15.5%. This person is to spend or invest how they see fit. Okay, so we are going to create a spreadsheet. Today's lesson is all about us creating a spreadsheet from our data. All right, and so first let's calculate some expenses, and then we're going to make a spreadsheet. By the way, on your assignment, I have a spreadsheet that you're going to click on. It will be your own personal copy, and you're going to fill in just like I'm about to fill in a spreadsheet right here. So your car's miles per gallon. You might need to go back to your car and see what the MPG is. There's first off, and I'm going to say this right now, there's two MPGs. There's a city MPG, it'll say on the sticker, and there's a highway MPG. You get better gas mileage on the highway. Why? Because on a highway, you're not stopping and starting. On a city street, you might be stopping at a stop sign or a red light. And believe it or not, all that braking, but more importantly, hitting the gas, that burns gasoline. So the gas mileage for city is always lower. So to get your average gas mileage, just average those two numbers. Okay, so let's just say, just for kicks and giggles, my car's gas mileage is 20. I think what did I have? The Jeep Grand Cherokee, and I think mine is 19 and 21. So 20 is 19 in the city, 21 on the highway. So 20 is a good average. Miles that you drive per month. It says assume a 25-mile commute each way. All right, so that's 50 total miles. Everybody's going to do this. Just for the project, we're going to assume this. And you do 22 miles, so 50 miles times 22 days in a year, or a month, I'm sorry. That's basically 100 times 11. So without a calculator, that's 1,100 miles. Every month we drive about 1,100 miles. So now I'm going to take 1,100 divided by 20. And if I need my calculator for that, I'll do that. What is 1,100 divided by 20? 55. So let's go back here. So we're getting basically 55 gallons of gas every single month. That's how many gallons of gas we're burning. And today's average gas prices, Okay, so depending on where you're going to live in the country, watch, you can click on this link right here. Ready? Click. I'm going to click on the link, and it's going to take me to a website. Let me see. Where is my website? It's right here. It's going to take you right to this. And depending on where you live, some of you want to live in North Carolina or Virginia, South Carolina. I'm living in New Jersey. New Jersey, the average today is $2. Oh, perfect. $2 even. All right, so great. Let me go back. Average gas price, $2. I'm trying to make this project as real as possible. So, fuel budget. So, $2 a gallon for every single gallon of gas you buy. And I'm driving 55 gallons. So 55 times 2 is $110 every month. Ooh, what if I'm married, which I am? So I'm going to spend $220 each month in gas. Oh, I wish that was true. Maybe full disclosure, I think my wife and I are spending anywhere between $300 and $400 a month on gas. That's just giving you some real dope right there. So, but that's because I drive more than 25 miles. But anyway, there we go. And I drive more than 22 days in a month. So that's why my mileages are up. So there we go, $220 for me. If you, and that's just for me. Okay, so this number will be the same for you. These numbers will be the same for you. If you live in New Jersey, that number is the same for you. So basically, if you're living in New Jersey, all this is the same unless your gas mileage is different. Do a little research and find out the gas mileage of your car. All right, so oil changes. Let's assume 4 oil changes a year, once every 3 months. That's what they recommend. 3,000 miles or 3 months. So if you have an older car, you might actually make out better. If you have an older car, you can use real motor oil and it's less expensive. If you have any car that is, I would say, 2015 or newer, if it's 2015 or newer, you're using complete synthetic motor oil. And unfortunately, synthetic motor oil costs more. It's at least $60. Could be a little more, but let's just say $60. So I personally, I'm doing $60. And every 3 months is 4 times a year. So that's $240 a year. Oh, but I'm married. So then I'm actually doing $480 a year in oil changes. Welcome to the world. All right. So lest I forget here, what am I spending right now? I'm spending $220 on gas and I'm spending $480 on oil changes. And by the way, that's just oil changes. That's that, there's other bills that come along with your vehicle. Okay. Over this break, I've spent over $1,000 on different things on my vehicle, but it's got over 100,000 miles on it. But I'm spending quite a bit on my vehicle right now. All right, so let's go to a share here. Let's go back to the internet. And I'm going to go to my spreadsheet right here. This is the spreadsheet you're going to see on your lesson. So my mortgage payment, just to fill in, is my mortgage payment is $2,500. And just so you know, I'm going to do completely mine. This is mine. This is not yours. This is not yours. I make $12,500 net each month. My mortgage from my house that I did with you guys in the lesson was $2,500. I believe my car and insurance payment was $920. You can go back and check. I'm spending $220 in fuel every month. The oil and maintenance, what was that, $480? Boom. So that's where I am right now. Oh, by the way, you're welcome. I created this spreadsheet, so it takes this net total and it subtracts all these things, and then my savings right here is essentially my net minus the sum of all of these costs. What can I say except you're welcome? I calculated all this for you. So all you have to do is input the data. Relatively easy lesson, everybody. All right. So now, if I go back to my worksheet here, the electric and gas, go to this website and find the average annual or monthly. I'm going to write this. So the average just electric costs, because some are monthly, some are annual for the state you live in. So I am just going to go ahead and do this right here. All right, so let me go and click on that button right there. And when I click on that button, I will go to this page. Oh, not that one, this one. On average, what are typical household spending? This is actually an interesting read. You might want to read this beyond what we're going to do. But average monthly water, I'm not even including water in this project. But yes, you have to pay for water. Average monthly electric, they talk about it. So monthly electric bills by state. Do this for the state you're living in. So this is monthly. Okay. So in New Jersey, I'm going to New Jersey, about $102. Keep that in your memory banks right there. So every month I am paying $102 for electric. $102 electric. Natural gas. Many houses use natural gas. Some use oil. Most use natural gas to power things. What gets used for natural gas? How about the dryer in your house? How about your oven? Natural gas. Anything with heat. The heat in your house for most houses is natural gas. Like I said, some use oil. All right, so average natural gas prices by state. Let's see here. So knowing the households for natural gas, it's a list of average spends annually. So the last one was monthly. That's why I want to make sure you understand this. So this is how much a person in the state spends annually on natural gas. I'm going down to New Jersey again, $727. But remember, that's annual. I need to do monthly charges. So what I need to do is I need to go right to my calculator and do 727 divided by 12. So I'm basically spending, I don't know, $60.58 every month in gas. So I'm going to do $60.58 plus, oh, not minus, $60.58 plus the $102 for electric. So $162.58. Why not just call it $163? Let's round up, $163. So let's go back to my spreadsheet here. So gas and electric, $163. Okay, without going back and forth to my Word document, cable and internet, we more and more people are moving out of cable, but still the majority of people still have cable and internet, and it's quite expensive, quite expensive. So for cable and internet, everybody's just going to choose $200. Some people might spend less than that. A lot of people spend more than that, believe it or not, per month. It's crazy. You can ask your parents how much you spend for cable and internet a month. Cell phone. On my Word document, I basically said, if depending on your carrier, Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, you could spend anywhere from $20 to $50 a month for unlimited data now. Let's just assume you have Verizon 10 years from now. Let's say that you're living well enough, you have Verizon, and you have $50 a month. If you're single, $50. If you're married, $100. I'm married, so I'm doing $100 a month. Last but not least, I wrote in the Word document, and you can go back to the Word document, check. If you're single, assume about $200 a month in groceries, about $50 a week. If you're married, it's about $90 a week in groceries. And they have the breakdown online. You can do it married with 1 child, 2 children, 3 children. Believe it or not, it's actually pretty accurate, especially now. So food, I'm married, so I'm going to do $360 a month. So there we go. There's my breakdown right there. After all is said and done with this, at least, and by the way, this is a skeleton of everything you have to pay for. And I mean, it's a lot, but it's not everything. I'm left with a lot of cashiol left over a month to invest or spend otherwise. Go to the club, get some clothes. So now we are going to make a pie chart. I'm not going to go back to the Word document. I'm just going to show you what to do. Left click and highlight these columns, just those two, not your monthly net. Then go up to insert and go to chart. And a pop-up's going to appear. And I happen to already choose a pie chart, but you can choose a whole bunch of stuff here. There's all these charts. So you might have to actually scroll down and click on pie chart. But once you click on pie chart, it appears. And there it is. It's great. It color codes it, everything. Percentages. So you can X out of this. Let's see how it's covering my screen. I'm just going to, I'm going to click on it and I'm going to scroll it over so that it's not covering right there. That's my project. I'm done. All you have to do is submit that to me. Just so you know, this is what another person did last year. You know, Danielle, there's her project right there. She did exactly that. She did her monthly net. She made less money than me, but she bought more house, but everything was a little bit less. She's single. Her cell phone was only 50. Cable and internet was 200. Food 200, like I said. Okay. She even did her calculations for miles and miles per gallon right there. And there it is. Boom. Okay. So that's the project. If you have any questions, email me, watch this video. All right. See you later, everybody.